Hi, everybody. I am sure many of you are working right now. I have a little break of time. This is the time I usually would take my daughter to the bus, but we have a 2-hour delay here in New England because we got a lot of snow. So I just wanted to take this moment to talk Spring Festival, Lunar Festival, Chinese New Year, and talk about the booking impact on your schedule. So there are multiple things to take in account when booking during this time. Now, the first is we can't really compare this year to last year. Our student base has grown immensely. So there are just so many new students out there. There's a new promotion for students where they can try VIP Kid for 30 days risk-free. I don't know if they have to put a zero down or they just can get their money back after 30 days. So we have a lot of new students that are like quickly joining up with VIP Kid. So the student base is massive. Keeping in account, we have winter camp going on right now, which is why, again, I always say grab those certifications, because winter camp is a big push through sales for students to take things like phonics, free talk, junior creators league, grammar, advanced grammar, the new VIP program. So this is why I always say have those certifications ready. Now let's talk Frenzy. Sure, you can open up your classes during the Frenzy and you will get bookings. Things to take into account. The bookings will probably be lower. Think about your winter vacation. You don't like to plan 2 weeks out. Lots of these parents like to be able to be free, to be able to do family trips, last minute things with their kids. So they don't love to book 2 weeks out. So your Frenzy bookings may be lower. If you are booking at the Frenzy, you may find your cancellation rate higher for the same reasons I just mentioned. As you get closer, even usually right outside that 24-hour mark, you might see these classes canceling. Don't freak out. It's really all for the same reason. Parents are parents. They want the freedom to be able to cancel as needed. A lot of traveling happens right now during Spring Festival. Additionally, it's a great time for short notice booking for that very same reason. Parents want to be able to say, you know what? We have an hour or two today, and I'm going to go ahead. Hey, Laura, we have an hour or two today. I'm going to go ahead and schedule a class for Bao Bao. So those short notice bookings may very well be picking up. They still have a package they purchased. They still have classes that they want to use, but they might change. They might change over from major course, just give their students a break and do those focused winter classes. Maybe they bought a winter class package, or they're going to continue with. For example, today, all my short notice bookings were major courses. These were major courses. 2 with kids that I've had before, and then all the rest are new. Yesterday, my classes were Free Talk, Junior Creators League, and Phonics. You might find the sales or the trial classes to go down. We do have a smaller staff at home office, so therefore there are not as many sales reps pushing for trials, or you may find these trials building up. So here's why I love to have the short notice bookings, and why I find that I don't freak out during these times of lower bookings. Now, as you know, obviously your short notice bookings give you the $2 more per hour per class. Oh, I would love $4 per hour. And then if you also have been doing short notice bookings and you did a lot of conversions, you built up kind of a reserve. I look at it as my cover loss. So if my bookings are low, if the cancellations are coming in, well, I've pre-made that money. Does that make sense? I've pre-made that money through short notice bookings to cover my loss. At the end of the month, I'm still making more money per class, even doing those extra short notice bookings. So take that in account. If you want to still open your classes up during the Frenzy, open up during the Frenzy. But these are the months that I go back to saying that this is where we could see the risk to catering only to your regular students. If you are constantly only teaching regular students and every day accepting priority bookings and only doing regular students, you are not getting on the short notice radar, right? So now as these regular students are taking off for Chinese New Year, Spring Festival, Lunar Festival, as they are taking off, you don't have other students that are vying for your spots, that are like, oh yes, teacher teacher Jenny now has a spot open and finally I can get in there. And that's why I always say during the other times of the year to not cater only to regular students. Get them, my phone's like blinging, blinging, blinging. Okay, I started 15 minutes, leave me alone. But so that's why you want to slowly throughout the rest of the time work in those short notice bookings if you can. I know a lot of people are afraid of the risk, but I have to tell you the reward is pretty good, especially during this time where there could be lower bookings. I've already pre-made my goal, so no worries. If you have any questions, of course, you can always ask me. Keep on, keep it on, keep doing what you're doing. Again, this group is amazing. I highly enjoy every single one of you. I hope you found this helpful, and I wish you wonderful, wonderful luck and success during the Chinese New Year season.